Hi, Rachel. I really enjoyed your post. I liked how you talked about the Gestalt practices that you would probably implement, especially just focusing on the present and then also the existential practice that you would use. And I know that it is odd that there aren't really any techniques labeled existential, but I feel like that gives the counselor a lot of freedom to utilize other practices, which again, Corey spoke about that, about it being, that's kind of the reason for it. It gives the counselor a little bit more freedom in that. I also really enjoyed when you discussed the biblical side of things, especially when you discussed the existential therapy practice and the importance of faith. And with the Gestalt, I liked how you talked about the body of Christ and every part is necessary. And I think that's specifically true for Olivia as she's going through motherhood and all these trials and then the issues with her father from the past. All of these things, I think she just identifies as only her issues, I guess I would say, and really not viewing herself as a participant in these other aspects of her life that are good and right. And so I really enjoyed that portion of it. I was reading through my textbook in order to respond a little bit to you, and I noticed that Gestalts, they really see people as inherently good, and I think that would be really difficult to practice the Gestalt therapy with someone who, especially with someone who has like a Christian faith, because it really doesn't coincide with biblical principles. Let's see. I also really liked your when you were talking about like the dream analysis, and I know for the Gestalt, I really like the empty chair. I know Corey and Tan both talked about the empty chair and how it really allows the client to address those issues with somebody that they're struggling with without really confronting them. So maybe just dealing with those issues inwardly in order to either prepare to deal with them outside of the counseling room or just to process those emotions. Again, you did a great job. I really appreciated it, and I look forward to talking to you some more. Bye.